5 years ago? What? Why are we getting all of a sudden a huge flashback inside a memory? Flashception. Oh, this is young Schera. Making deliveries in a city this big sure isn't easy. 5 years ago. This is still after the 100-Day War then, but this is before she became a bracer, I'm assuming. Okay, where's next? Is she a courier? Arab Royal Villa. No way, I have to go all the way there? Oh, this is why I hate cities. Scherazard, the liberal delivery girl. Hey, Bracer, out on a job again? Oh, never mind, she is a Bracer. Thanks again for the help. You're a lot stronger than you look, young lady. You wouldn't have any interest in working for us, would you? You'd be more than welcome. Sorry, but I'm not interested. Really gotta go. See ya. She must be 16 then, in that case, maybe. Same age as Estelle was. Who is that? Is that Aina? Excuse me. Grancel City, 1197. 5 years have passed since the 100-Day War came to an end. The scars it left were slowly healing and life has returned to liberal. People gathered in the city and towns that had returned to their former state, and the revived orbment trade brought the kingdom's prosperity. Peace was becoming normal once again. Not all that was happening in Liberal at the time was so positive, however. This was also a period in which corruption was rife in the military. Many of the army's officers at the time cared for nothing but lining their own pockets and gaining power and prestige. Between the developments of orbital technology and booming prosperity, much was forgotten. Like what? Little guy? This might be a story centered around not just Schera, but Aina too. Is there no one here? Was Elnan still a guild receptionist at this time? If you have a request, please write it on one of these forms to the right and place it in the box. Bracer Guild, Grancel Branch. It looks like it. I wonder if they'd mind if I use the phone. Oh, and there's Schera. Ugh, I'm pooped. Feel more like a slave than a bracer with all this menial work getting dumped on me. Oh, hello. Are you here to lodge a request? Yes, that's right. Why'd I ask your name? I'm Scherazard Harvey, a bracer. Still a junior one, but I know what I'm doing. Don't you worry about that. Oh my, really? You look so young that I have no idea you were an actual bracer. My name is Aina. It's a pleasure to meet you. So what's the request you want to make? I don't have all day to stand around chatting. There's only 2 bracers at this branch right now, so we're very busy. If you can make it quick, I'd appreciate it. Oh really? I'm terribly sorry, I have no idea you were... Did you not hear me? Or do you need me to explain to you what the word quick means? Oh. Well, you see, it's my first time visiting the city. Thought it might be wise to come here and request that someone give me a tour of the main sites and such. Eh? The size of this place is rather daunting, but I'm sure you can imagine. But with a bracer who knows their way around at my side, I'd be able to enjoy all of Grancel has to offer without fear of getting lost. You gotta be kidding. Please tell me you didn't actually come here for such a worthless request. Pardon? You seem to be misconstructing what bracers are actually here for. We're not community volunteers or whatever. We have serious professions and do serious work. And we're also very busy, as I said earlier. So I'm gonna have to ask you to look elsewhere if you want a buddy for your sightseeing trip. I wasn't trying to. Or hell, just go and look around on your own. Getting lost is probably part of the experience anyways. Has this one lived in a box all her life? Typical rich girl. Schera was quite brazen in her younger days too. Besides, I need to focus on doing major jobs so I get my letter of recommendation from this branch and get promoted to senior. If you find something serious you need help with, by all means come back. Until then, get going. It looks like this isn't going to work. I really am sorry for troubling you, but Oh, it's Kurt. Oh, he looks he looks the exact same. Who do we have here? Have you come to make a request perchance? 5 years did not change him. Pardon us for not properly manning the front desk. That's currently my job, but I'm undertaking other work at the same time. Kurt is guild receptionist? Oh, you don't have to apologize. I'd pay her no mind if I were you. She's a waste of time. She seems to have gone into her head that braces are friends for hire. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll get out of your hair now. Please don't leave just yet. Schera? Huh? What is it? Do what she wants. Helping people in need is the fundamental mission of us bracers. You got no reason not to help. Huh? But we're busy here. I don't have time to be playing tour guide. I got more important things to do. Don't worry about the other requests on the board. I'll take care of those. But you're even busier than I am. You're even a receptionist on top of that. You needn't worry about me. Besides, you're still a trainee, which means you still have much to learn. So go. Once you finish this request, I'll write you the letter of recommendation. Huh? Really? Are you sure? This seems like way too simple of a job to be awarding something like this for. I thought it was your policy to give 100% to all your work. Well, it is, but then I'm counting on you with this job too. Don't do it, Schera. You're getting baited. Think nothing of it. Take care, you two. Got it. I appreciate your assistance. So that's how they met? That's nice. Wait, did Schera just... Did she just get taller as she left right there? I think she did. This should hopefully do her good. I feel like her sprite just changed back to adult as she was walking out. No, never mind. It just looks that way. What is up with today? From delivery girl to playing tour guide for some snooty silver spoon, it just gets worse. I do apologize. I really am putting you out with this request, aren't I? Well, let's just get started. Ugh, that aloof manner of talking she has just makes me want to smash something. So where do you want to go? Let's see. I suppose I should go buy a few things in the Edel department store just in case. In case? In case of what? It's in the east block of the city, don't forget. Why would I? I can feel my blood pressure rising already. Oh. Young Schera, oh my gosh. She's level 10. Schera, how did you make it all the way to Grancel as a level 10, okay? That's impossible. I refuse to believe. She has 3 Terra bombs. That is fantastic. Does she actually get to fight? Young Schera. This is the Fisherman's Guild, huh? Wonder how you join. Hey there again, Miss Bracer. Decide to come join us? My job was just unloading the goods, which I've already finished. All work here is done. Oh, no need to be so cold to us. Holy shit, I can explore all of Grancel? What are these guys doing here? Miss Schera, you do know which way leads out of the city, right? The department store is in the east block of the city. We need to travel back up the road. I know that. But I want to talk to these suspicious men in black. My sis works at the department store over in the east block, you know? What's it called? Edel or some junk? It's all super fancy. I can't even bring myself to get close. Whoa, can't believe she can do that. What if your parents find out? I don't have any parents. What? Alright. Did you know the department store changed owners recently? The previous owner's daughter's taken over the reins now. They say she's plenty capable for her age too. I see. I've just arrived here from the countryside and wow, the capital sure is huge. I feel like I'm gonna get lost at any minute. Yeah, it is pretty big, bruh. It's got 4 sectors. I spotted the Yerbonian ambassador in the city a while. Oh god. He's here already? After all that's happened between us and the Yerbonians, I wasn't quite sure how to react when I saw him, to be honest. Understandable. Hey there, up for some delicious candy? We got plenty of varieties to cater to everyone's taste. What do you got? Hey, if it ain't the young bracer. You got guts, young lady. I like that. Thanks, I guess. Didn't ask. Did I talk to you yet? Today, in the latest of liberal news comes out, isn't it? I best go and purchase a copy later. Oh, can I talk to Neil? At this point, Schera doesn't know who Neil is yet, so I wonder if he's there. 5 years ago, right? I started this shop with my friend who I go way back with, Tom. He's got the technical expertise and I've got the management expertise. Together, I'm sure we'll make this work. Good for you, man. Going up here. Welcome. This is the counter where I handle repairs. If you have any ornaments that need fixing, I can repair them for you. That's good to know. The man repairs. Arm and guards. Welcome to our store. Have a look around. Let me know if anything catches your eye. What if you catch my eye? You know what I'm saying? Alright, this is where I came from, right? What do you think? Pretty nice house, huh? I sure think so, which is just as well, seeing as I'm the one who bought it. Against my own better judgment. I am now in debt. Begging my husband to buy us a house has really paid off. I've always wanted to live here in the capital. We will never be able to pay this off. Ever. I already talked to you. Alright, let's go to the bar. Feels like people are already beginning to forget the war we all endured. It was only mere years ago that we had droves of evacuees flooding into the city, trying to get away from the fighting elsewhere. But it feels like everyone's already forgotten all about that. Yep. Bet that's a bit of whiplash. We seem to be getting a lot more customers from other countries here lately. I suppose they must all be coming here on vacation. I don't mind. It's always nice when this place is lively. It is a public place. Okay, we're done here. Let's check out... Oh, can I head back in? Sure, why not? Thanks very much for agreeing to take my request. Not at all. I should be apologizing that there were no braces here to take it when you first arrived. Speaking of, I should have introduced myself. My name is Kurt Nardin. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Ina, and you could save the long introductions for later. You're fine as just a client. By the way, Kurt, can I have the key to get into the sewers for a while? I'll go take care of that monster under the west block while I'm out. Shouldn't take too long. I was under the impression you were in the middle of escorting this young lady around the city. I also seem to recall that you should disregard all other jobs on the board until that was done. I sincerely hope you weren't ready to take a civilian on a monster extermination request. Crap. No, I wouldn't dream of it. I was just thinking I might drop by the sewers on my way back after finishing this job. I've explained this several times to you before, Schera. A bracer's worth is not defined by their strength in battle. It's defined by their ability to help others. If that strength isn't what being used for the good of the community, it serves no purpose. I feel as though I'm repeating myself here, but... Okay, I get it. Want me to focus on helping people and not just getting stronger, I hear you. Though that's easy for you to say when you're super strong already. Oh, is he? He sure is. There was one time a while back when he just walked past a wanted monster and beat it just like that. A single strike. He didn't even change the speed he was walking, just done. It was insane, I couldn't believe my eyes. Ah, I remember that one. I would have done it if not for the fact I'd arranged to meet with someone soon after. If more time were available to me, I would have fought it using more ordinary tactics. One shouldn't fight carelessly just because his or her foe is a simple monster. Not as insane as stubborn he is, though. Kurt got the flash step? Okay. Oh my god. These are all the requests. I see, and K is for Kurt, S is for Schera. Helping with moving, Schera. Parcel delivery, Schera. Damn, Kurt's about to fix a roof, transport the goods, search for lost property, escort mission, get medical herbs, help move, safety check, parcel delivery. Wow, never stops amazing me how much work Kurt can burn through. What's something like changing road lamps even doing on here? He sure knows how to take on the dull stuff. What's on here? There are no requests on the board. Bah. That's honestly surprising. Anything up here? Nope. The guild layout hasn't changed on the second or third floor. Alright, we're out of here. Let's head to the west block now. Miss Schera, this way leads to the west block. We need to go to the east block, which means we're headed in the completely wrong direction. I know that, I just made a simple mistake, that's all. Nice. What if I try to head north? You do know the department store isn't this way, right? We need to turn at the guild and head east. It can still be reached this way, maybe so, but it will take us longer. It will take us longer. She did not ask for the scenic route. Schera, pay attention. Who's in here? Some rich guys? It certainly is a fine day, isn't it? Here's hoping this is another peaceful day here in Grancel. I completely agree. Nothing beats peace. Just wait 5 more years until Estelle's coup. Then you'll be in for it. Okay, I'm in the East Block now. Let's talk to some people around here. This is the Calverdian Embassy. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to step away. Authorized personnel only. Are you familiar with Mayor Windolm of Bose? With the leadership he showed leading the post-war relief efforts and the managerial skills he gained from living in Bose, he sounds remarkably oh, that must be Maybelle's father. We never heard his name though before. Oh my god, is that freaking... It's Anton. And he's in the Genis uniform too. Oh my god, even 5 years ago Anton was still here. The sun rays are warm, but the clouds are white and fluffy. The breeze is gentle. Look, Ricky, it's like the whole world is blessing us. Hooray for school life. By some miracle of the universe, Anton actually ended up getting accepted into Genis. By the same miracle, I did too. I only took the exam because I had nothing better to do. I can only assume Idios is playing a prank on the two of us or something. You need better friends, Ricky. Actually, both of you do. Alright, this is the Grand Arena. Me and Mommy got separated, but it's okay, I can find my way home on my own. Whatever you say, kid. Wait, I heard the mayor's daughter attends Genis Royal Academy and is one of the most intelligent students there. Bose has a bright future ahead of it, that's right. And her name is Mayor Maybelle. Huh, I thought this would be Orvis. This year is the 20th year of Cecilia Airliner has been in operation. There's not going to be a major celebration taking place, but I'm planning to hold one of my own. First, I need to buy what I need here at the department store. Well then stop talking about it and go buy it. Dumbass, can I take her into the sewers? No. I wish I could though. Oh, she's gone. This is the Erebonian Embassy. Only authorized personnel may pass beyond this point. That does not describe you. Please step away. Alright, come back. Ina. Oh my god, Ina. Okay. Do not turbo going up the stairs. You will delete Ina from the game. I'm waiting for someone here. It's a pretty convenient spot when you need to get together with someone. Just stay in front of the History Museum and anyone can find you. It's a landmark. Welcome to the History Museum. Please feel free to take a look around. As you can see here, there's a bunch of 1850 armor here from the Draconian era. Who is this guy? This vase here was only salvaged from Valeria Lake last month. Judging by the design, it's made in the Middle Ages. I always get so excited as a child on their birthday when things like these get brought in. Yeah, I'll bet. They're all one of a kind. Yeah, your ideas are good, but I think you need a little more in the way of hard research to back that up. Got a few papers that I think might help, and as so it happens, want me to lend them to you? Who is this? What do you think then? I feel so uncertain about how persuasively I'm putting my argument. These are archaeologists, I'm assuming. It'd be funny if I found Weissman, though. Why are these men in black here, too? Just casually walk into Weissman like it's nothing. Oh my god, what? That's young Dorothy. I'm so bored. Going through all the lesser-known spots in Grancel mentioned in these books was fun for a while, but I've had enough now. Oh my god, it's young Dorothy. She looks so cute. Wearing a green scarf. Maybe I should get some ice cream. Oh my god, young Dorothy. Is there gonna be young Neil too? Welcome, would you like some ice cream? It's delicious, I assure you. I found young Dorothy. Huh? I don't remember there being an ice cream stand up there before. But I just never noticed. Alright, I think that's everything. Let's head on in. Young Dorothy is canon. I like how the very first thing she wants to do is blow all our money. So, what are you planning to buy? Well, I could probably do with restocking on recovery items for one thing. What? Buy some 99 terabombs? Please, Idios, I just want this job to end. Hasn't Kurt read this book? What is it, the Carnelia series? Did he bring it here? A lot of these look really complicated too. Oh no, Schera, keep an eye on your client, please. No, she's hiding. Miss Schera. Hmm? What? You know, there's actually a really famous ice cream stall near here. Have you ever been there? Why would I have? I don't like sweet things. Well, I do, and I feel like having some ice cream right now. Let's go get some. Wait a second. She's hiding from the men in black. Okay. She's being hunted. Time to get some ice cream. Is Dorothy still there? Oh wait, I'm on the wrong side. Why did we spawn in on the wrong side of the ice cream stall? Here we are. No, Dorothy's gone now. Ina bought 2 ice creams coming from the stall. For me too, but I don't like sweet things. Did your brain decide to selectively switch off when I said I don't like sweet things? You'll like this, promise, it's real nice. That's not how it works. It's almost noon. That means I've only got 24 hours left. I'm running out of time. Time for what? Was Ina like a secret agent or something? Might be a little risky, but hey. What? What are you spacing out for and ignoring me? I was trying to ask you something. Sorry, what was it? You look angry. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? It's really obvious. So come on, out with it. Or are you involved in something you can't ever even talk to me about? Well, it's just that I realized I thought I left something back at the hotel. As if anyone would buy that. Not going to talk, huh? Well, fine, be that way. Can we make our way back there so I can go get it? Whatever, I'll come with you. At least until I get an idea of what you're really up to. Thanks. Well, shall we get going? Let's go through the south block. Fine. Ice cream? Hello again. Thanks for your purchase. Stop by again sometime. Where did Dorothy go? I want to find Dorothy again. I think she's gone now though. Damn. That was a limited time at talk. I want to see young Neil. That'll be hilarious. Okay, I gotta head back to the south block. Maybe she's in the bar? Nope, I don't think any of the NPCs changed. She's not in here either, right? Nope. Alright, have to head to the west block. Wait, oh. The hotel's in the north block. Whoops, my bad. Hotel Rowan Baum. Wait a second. Isn't the hotel the building you've just walked right past? Well, yes, but... Sneak 100? Grancel Castle looks very heavily guarded. I should have known. There's gotta be some way to get past. That way leads to Grancel Castle. Do you want to go have a look around? Yes, I suppose I do. But, looks like I've almost cracked her. Time to talk, young lady. I want to know exactly what I've been dragged all over the city for. Yeah, this job is such a pain. I'm gonna go and catch a breather outside. There she is. What? What's going on? You stay right where you are. Protect all NPC, you got it. Alright, Schera. It's time for an all-out attack. Oh my god, young Schera hits hard. Why are you moving towards the gun? Ina, do you have a death wish? Stand back. Same victory voice despite being young Schera. Schera, did your voice never change? What the? The guy was no amateur. Well, they haven't noticed anything has happened just yet by the looks of it. It's only gonna be a matter of time though. I need to do something. Look you, it's time to start talking. Who is this guy? I don't want the army to notice anything amiss either. Are you listening to me? Please be quiet. Well, at least now we know she's not on the hotel's guest list. I figured a rich girl like her would have to stay at a hotel, but I guess not. We're just gonna have to start scouring the city. From top to bottom. There she is, get her. No, don't shout. Huh? Hey, did you hear that? Yeah, it came from over there. Is someone there? Why do they all look the same? They got the same haircut, they got the same barber. The blonde, get her. What's going on? You got some serious explaining to do, missy. Well, let's start running. The hell? Wait. We got the quadruplets here. They got the same barber, the same haircut, the same height, the same suit. Oh my god. Where is the city guard? These guys are running around with the Uzis. Landing port? Okay, now we're trapped. Did we hide underneath the stairs? Why are we coming back out? Oh. Sneak. Not bad. I think we lost them. Just about. Okay, I've had enough of this. It's time for you to open that mouth of yours. Just who are those guys? Why do they want to catch you? What do you even want? Well, don't even try and worm your way out of answering. I will hurt you. With this. That sounds painful. No use hiding it any longer, is there? They're trying to capture me. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I'm asking why they want to capture you. Go on, get talking. Let me start from the beginning. I suppose it started about a month ago. My grandfather, who I was living with, passed away. Your grandfather? That's right. He did mention that he intended to leave some of his fortune to me. But the will didn't just say some. He wrote that he intended to leave me everything he had. So, well, a super rich guy leaving his fortune to a young girl. Okay, everything's starting to fall in place. So now every relative you have under the sun is on you like ants trying to get their share. At the very least, I still think that my uncle was a very nice man. He said he wants to look after me until I return 20, so as to part with it. Well, you should have let him look after all the money you've inherited. Ugh, unbelievable. Maybe. His eyes when he said that kind of scared me, so I ended up turning his offer down. Wait, hide. Why are they wearing red slippers? And now someone's hired those men to come after me. If I don't formally inherit his money, grandfather's will becomes invalid, you see? Most likely that's the reason they want to capture me, so I'm not able to do that. They're no ordinary street thugs either. They clearly have some experience under their belts. Can't believe they were just able to wander the street of the capital in broad daylight like this. Just what is the army even doing? One of my relatives has connections in the Royal Army, so that's probably why. My family's pretty influential, actually. I'm getting a headache just listening to all of this. Hiring a bunch of suspicious, highly trained underlings to fight over an inheritance? You don't get any more stereotypical, spiteful rich person than that. I'm sorry. I'm not looking for an apology from you. Still, this really isn't looking good. I might have been able to win the last battle, but I'm not confident I could win another. I think the best thing I can do is try and get back to the guild house without getting caught, but I can't see how. This guy has the worst vision ever. Come to think of it, I forgot to feed the birds. Feed the birds? I doubt it's meant to be taken literally. It's probably some kind of code they use, which means crap. Sorry, this way's a dead end. You've been giving us a hell of a lot of trouble, but your luck just ran out. Ugh. Kurt, save me. You're fast though, I'll give you that. Now grab her. I have my Sylphin Whip still. It's fine, I can 2-tap them, easy. I know, what are you doing walking up to them? I know, what the fuck? What? I know, briefcase attack? Okay. Yeah, Ina kinda cracked. Ina got that briefcase weapon. Well, not half bad. I don't think I can fight my way out of this. Are you alright, Miss Schera? Have you guys still not caught her? Well. You almost stood a chance against us. Almost. I don't want to be beaten by a bunch of low-life scum like these guys. Do you have any ideas of getting us out of this? Me? Oh, there's an entrance to the sewers nearby. If we can get to that, we might be able to escape to the west block. That's a huge if, though. I don't have the key. Alright, let's go with that. Close your eyes for a second. What do you... 1, 2... Whoa, what are you... 3... Oh, Ina pipe bomb. Oh, what's that? A smoke grenade. Ugh, my eyes. Apparently it didn't affect us. Oh my god. Fuck him up, Ina. Ready to go? What? Ugh, what is that smell? Is this mustard gas? Wait up. Ugh. Don't let them get away. The briefcase attack is too powerful. What was the point of knocking that guy out too? Good question. Yeah, fuck that guy in particular. It's locked. Get out of the way. Schera took out a wire and jammed it into the keyhole. Nice. Come on, hurry. Wait, get back here, damn it. Apparently they can't follow. How can we relock a wire that we just lockpicked? It's no use, it's locked. Out of the way, I'll get it open. Could I use another one of those canisters? I've got pepper ones too. Pepper? Do you make these things yourself? I've got a few original blends of my own, yes. They were originally just white smoke grenades. For example, there's this one. It contains powdered laughing mushrooms. Never tried it though. You think it works? What? You don't need to find out now. We might get blown back in here. Oh, it won't budge. Someone bring an axe. We're gonna have to smash it open. That damn bitch. Sir, that is breaking and entering into private property. Looks like we bought ourselves some time. What were you thinking? What kind of insane maniac just uses a smoke grenade or mustard gas canister or whatever it was? You shouldn't even be making that kind of stuff. I thought you were a high-class lady. Truly? But it helped us get to safety, wasn't it? Well, yeah, but still. Where'd you even learn to make those things? My grandfather loved collecting books. He had his own personal library in the mansion. I learned all kinds of useful things from there. I take it you're not much of a book enthusiast yourself, so you probably wouldn't have read all of the things I have. There's a famous spy novel I remember reading, and it had the scene in which the protagonist makes their own smoke grenades. I need Ina to meet Kyle. She learned it from a book. I take it back. Miss Rich is written all over her naive face. Look, let me get this very clear on your own good. Oh, let me make this very clear for your own good. You might have gotten us out of a dangerous situation earlier, but you got lucky. Don't expect it to happen a second time. Don't go getting cocky just because you picked up some mildly useful knowledge from a book that may or not have ever worked. I don't want to see you doing that again. Like, ever. Are we clear? Yes, of course. That's all. Let's get going. Ugh. Being in sewers like these always brings back unpleasant memories. Feels like my instincts are coming right back, though. Why did she suddenly go silent? Did I say something to annoy her? Let's move. When they come back, they'll get that door open in no time. But be careful and stay close to me. It's bound to be monsters here. Right. Schera, young Schera and the sewers. Oh my god, there's even the same chest here, too. I better fight all these monsters just in case they're logged in the bestiary. What? Ina, did you try to briefcase a fish? Oh no. Don't poison Ina. She missed. Yo, how many freaking monsters are there here? Thank god they don't do any damage. Yeah, I'm CP farming too. Schera is... oh, good hit. Yeah, the briefcase strikes back. Found Tear Bomb. It's empty now, but when I was younger, adventurers couldn't keep their hands off me. Whatever you say. So tell me, how effective was the expired medicine? I wouldn't know, I haven't eaten it yet. I probably won't now. Alright, Ina, fuck him up. How does Ina get her? Ina has faster speed than Schera. Ina, you ever considered being a bracer yourself? You'd make a great bracer. I guarantee. These fucking guys are everywhere. I'm gonna think of it. Does Schera even have any orbments in this? No, she doesn't. Doesn't have any orbments in this memory. Oh, might as well fight every enemy. Get CP 200 and then one-shot the boss. You keep missing Ina. Just throw a pipe bomb or something. You'll piss Schera off, though. Look at that. Ina gets her turn twice before I do. That is insane. Ina's speed be different. Okay. I forgot which way is the actual path. What was this way again? I think this was the optional way. Oh, she missed. Who would win? Gilbert in his Apache, or Ina with the briefcase? Who's more powerful? Do you take joy in yanking out at each other's insides? I do. I take great pleasure in causing your discomfort, in retrieving your goods. Is the secret passage open? It's not. Nobody even knew the secret passage existed until Trails 1. Okay. Tier bomb. So I heard you like chess, you pervert. What am I playing? Raincoat all of a sudden? Okay, we're done here. Let's check out this side. Go in here. Oh, this just heads back. Whoops. In that case, I didn't go all the way I wanted to. This way? Here. I'm guessing we'll need to find some way through the door. There should be some way to open it nearby. I'll start looking or stick close to me. It's kind of romantic, don't you think? In what way is anything in this situation romantic? I think she kind of acts like Olivier too a bit. Kind of like flirtatious and... Lever won't move. Damn it. Is it not budging? She's gonna whack it with her pipe bomb. Stay quiet for a moment. I'll handle this. Schera removed a rock from the bottom of the device and placed her hand inside. We could totally just jump that gap, you know? Just saying. Wow, really are amazing. But not for this. This isn't all that different from breaking into a safe, to be honest. Really though, you shouldn't be impressed by these kinds of things. We're getting used to them. Why? There are some things in life you're just better off not knowing. And some things you're better off not being able to do. Yeah, well, I mean, Schera was raised in a circus troupe. The entire town smelled like rotting open drain and was reveled even for a slum. The people who ended up there were largely those who couldn't even be accommodated in a prison, those who had been driven out of the cities, or children who had been abandoned there like yesterday's garbage. I did whatever I had in order to survive and to live to see another day. Picking pockets at every opportunity was a habit I picked up from a very young age. Anything that caught my eye, I took. But even then, I didn't end up getting enough to live on. There's always men there who made their living by taking from people like me. The surest way to make money was stealing from the safes of the rich when they were out of their mansions. The residential areas full of wealthy people on the other side of the river, accessible through an underground sewer, was a perfect target for this. Every time I felt hungry, I sneaked inside one of the mansions and made use of the skills I felt like I've known since the day I was born. The most important thing is to remember when doing this was not to take everything in one go. Instead, the key was to take only a small amount each time, enough to get by, but not enough for the mansion owner to notice anything was gone. With a simple piece of wire, I had access to enough Mira to live for a couple more weeks. Before I knew it, I was doing it every day, building up a stockpile of money instead of simply taking what I needed in short term. And boy, I paid the price for it. I had it all taken from me by the men of the slums, and ended up being kicked and stomped on until I coughed up blood. Everyone did what they did, or they said they did as much anyways, so that they could keep on living. Oh boy, I bet she never even told Estelle about this. Always pretending to be desperate as an excuse to live by any means, but always taking the easiest road they could find. The town I lived in was so devoid of energy, but full of filthy humans like them and like me. And again, I thought about giving it up. I said to myself that I wanted to stop, but I couldn't do it. I hated myself for what I was doing. Hated the fact that I couldn't stop. It was because I didn't want to return to that life that I ended up becoming a bracer. Because if I didn't, I was scared I would end up right back where I was. The troupe had saved me from that place and had me into a respectable human being. But when I lost them, I was afraid one thought stood out above the rest. No matter how much I tried to forget, no matter how used I became to my new life, no matter how much I tried to deny it. I was yesterday's garbage from the slums, and nothing I could do to change that. And that's it, really. One day I'm sure I'll end up returning there. That's why I need to be strong, to stay strong. What job I do doesn't even matter. Anything I can pour my heart into that'll let me live an honest living is fine. Anything that keeps my mind off the past. Anything that lets me keep the ugliness in my heart at bay. If it makes me strong without relying on others, then it's fine. It's fine. I need to be strong, stronger than anyone. But am I? Am I really doing all right in my new life? Am I getting stronger? Am I Lucy? Oh, am I? Am I her? Alright. Well, got some really good backstory then. I didn't even know that. I thought her past began with the troop always. Are you alright? You're looking very gloomy all of a sudden. It's nothing. I'm fine. As soon as I finish this job, Kurt will give me my last recommendation I need. I can finally become a real bracer. Then no one will be able to tell me I'm not strong. I won't let them. I'll be strong. We're leaving. Wait a second, Miss Schera. As soon as I finish this job. That's right, so we need to grind out all the mobs right now. Where was the path that I took? Was it this one? I think I missed a chest, that's why. Or I missed a section, hold on. No, I came from here. Oh god. Alright, I know. We tried. Sorry, I know I'm backtracking, but I didn't go... Bro, fuck off. I didn't go this way. Aha. Zeram powder. Awesome, let's chest bump. I did all that for one chest. Oh god. Level 13, oh my gosh, Schera's getting stronger indeed, just like she wanted. Okay, let's head this way, and then down here. Now we're out of here. Now I'm in the eastern sewers, right? Oh, I accidentally exited without intending to. Whatever. Guess it's locked. I know it is. Just shut up. You'll break my concentration. Oh, my bad. Schera took out a wire and inserted it into the keyhole. We made it. We're finally back on the surface. It's evening too. That took longer than I thought it would. We should hurry. Of course. Are you alright though? What? You look kind of pale. Are you feeling tired? Maybe we should rest a little before moving on. Oh, fine. Had enough training to handle this level of physical activity. Thank you very much. Don't underestimate the stamina of a bracer. I suppose you're right. Sorry. Wait, what the hell? She was never more than a few steps behind me at any given moment. How was she still fine? She never seemed out of breath when we were being chased by those guys, come to think of it. Feels like there was a few times where she was even ahead of me. Yes, her speed was, quite interesting. And that briefcase form. What is up with this girl? It's like nothing to her. Are you absolutely certain you don't need to rest? I do have a few snacks on me. Would you like to share some? It's okay, I'm definitely fine. Right now we need to focus on getting to the guild so we can hide out there. Food breaks can wait. We might have run into a little trouble on the way, but the request was to show her around the capital. I've done that. Now all I need to do is get back to the guild and this request will be done. Come on, get a move on. I still feel like it would be a good idea to rest a little though. Are you certain you're alright? How many times do I need to repeat myself before you get the message? To hell with it all. Hide. Oh my god, the Neil still looks the same. I was up all night working that damn story. All night. Who the hell does Noticia think she is? better the scoop, the hotter it needs to be caught. Does she think I don't know that? Ah. What do you think he's talking about? I've got no more idea than you do. Maybe he's using some kind of code like those men from earlier? He couldn't be one of them, could he? Do you think he could be? Damn it all. Can't be sure. Just look at his eyes, though. He doesn't look like a man that makes an honest living to me. I see what you mean. We've come this far. There's no way I'm letting us get caught now. We need to proceed carefully and deliberately. Let's see if we can find another route. Neil is suspicious. If I remember correctly, that house over there is empty. This way, follow me. Why are you looking to the right? There's it's a wall, Schera. There's nobody there. For Idios' sake, if I could get... I would have done it already. Oh, okay. Too quick, Neil. Your dialogue is too quick. You two, patrol the area at the bottom of the stairs. I'll take the rest. Where are you going, Neil? Guess I'm gonna have to call on Raymond again. Who is Raymond? Well, he works for the villa now, doesn't he? Oh, he's the bartender. Just my luck. That's ages away. I swear, this job is bad for my blood pressure. I need some nicotine. Aren't you, like, perpetually smoking, though? They didn't notice. They're still patrolling? They really want that money. Come on, why are there still so many of them going around? How can we get to the guild like this? I think we're gonna have to spend the rest of the night here, unfortunately. It won't need to come to that. I think if I can find a good opening, we can force our way through. It's just a case of finding one. I don't think that's a good idea. We need to be careful and rest what we can. As logical as that sounds, I'm not buying it's for real reason. Get a grip, Schera. I can't let my emotions get the better of me. There's no guarantee we're even safe here, you know? I still think the safest option in the long run is to get to the guild no matter what we have to do to get there. What do you think you're doing? Is she gonna camp out here? I think the second floor is a better place to rest than the first. We'll find it easier to escape from here than we would from below. This should be a good spot. Wait one damn minute. This is your safety we're talking about here. We could stand and listen to me? Those men will be patrolling carefully for the rest of the night. They aren't going to give you an opening you want, or at least I don't believe they will. We've made it this far, so I think it would be best for you to rest tonight and resume trying tomorrow, don't you? Trying doing what? Pardon? You're still hiding something, aren't you? For one thing, you're awfully familiar with the city for someone who claims it's her first time here. You also seem to know a lot about those men and what they will and won't do too. What exactly are you really after? It's plain as day at this point that you want more than just not to be caught by them. If that wasn't the case, you would have asked to be shown around the capital. Not that I think that's what you want either. What's your real goal? Well, no answer. The work we do is based around trust. We can't accept requests from people who won't tell us what they're up to, or who knows what kinds of crime we could be abetting. Go on. The whole thing about the inheritance thing was a big fat lie, wasn't it? Something about you being setting off alarms since we started running around together. Strike that since you first came to the guild. Why'd you lie to me? The story about the inheritance is true, I swear it. I want to go to Grancel Castle. I really am the one whom my grandfather gave his fortune, but I haven't finished the necessary procedures to truly inherit it yet. Until I complete the required paperwork in Grancel Castle's admin room, I'm not legally allowed anything. That's why there are so many of those men in black around the area. All of my relatives know exactly what I need to do, you see. They're trying to make sure I can't do it. Still, if I don't keep trying to move forward, I'll... What a mess. Well, okay, for argument's sake, let's assume that I believe all of what you just said. Why am I only hearing about it now? That is, you thought I'd want in on the money, didn't you? If I did, and I knew everything, I'd have all the opportunities a greedy girl could dream of to take it when together with you. That's what you thought I'd do, isn't it? I'd play along and then steal it all by myself the second a chance presented itself. Do I look like that much of a scumbag to you? Don't raise your voice, we're freaking hiding out here. No, you don't. That's not it at all. After I lost my grandfather, I lived all on my own. The second his will became public, I had crowds of people descending upon me. People who, like you said, were interested only in claiming his fortune for themselves. They all started to live in mine and my grandfather's house, and before I knew it, my once peaceful life was shattered. One day someone would push me down the stairs, and another, I'd taste something funny in my food. These kinds of things began happening on a regular basis. Legally, they were my relatives while I was a minor, so there was very little I could do. I tried reasoning with them at first, but in the end, I had no choice but to leave home myself. I wandered the highways alone, going from place to place trying not to be discovered. But I knew that while I could hopefully avoid being caught that way, I'd eventually just be declared as missing and presumed dead. Besides, after I left once, even if I did go back home, I knew I'd probably be locked up somewhere and reported as still missing. Grandfather's will would be declared as invalid in time, and my relatives would blissfully share their newly bequeathed wealth between them. I hated the thought of that happening. That was why I decided to return to the capital. Even if it's the last thing I do, I will formally inherit what he wanted me to. Damn. That's a tragic story. That was why I decided I would try and get an escort from someone I could trust. So it's not that I don't think I can trust you, not at all. And, I will admit that wanting to explore the capital was a lie. I'm sorry for deceiving you. You're a grade A moron. Sorry. You could have said all of this from the beginning and saved us a lot of headache. If I'd known what you were trying to do, I would have been able to formally escort you when you want to go. And the guild would have been the safest place for you to hide out. We wouldn't have ended up in this dump instead. I suppose you're right. I was just scared. I'll never be able to forget what I saw that day. When I saw the eyes of everyone who gathered to hear that will read. The horrors I felt when I saw it. Madness, insanity, cold, murderous light. Emotions that no one can explain, that no one can put into words. It wasn't visible for long before they managed to push it back below the surface and out of sight. But it was still there. Because now I believe that's something that all of us possess naturally. What? Human greed? Human beings are capable of limitless cruelty. Every one of us. And that realization left me terrified of it as well. It's not that I don't trust bracers, it's just that I've been so scared. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't have wasted your time with any of this. I should have never gotten you caught up in all this when you were busy enough already. Just forget that listen. Huh? It's my policy to give 100% of all work I undertake. Don't underestimate me. She blushing? Are I'm the one who should be apologizing to you. I wanted to be strong and to live with my head held high. I still believe I was right to feel that way. And yes, I lived my hardest until now. But you made me notice that there's something wrong with my attitude. I'm not going about it in the right way. And it's made me realize anew that I want to be able to keep living with pride in my every step. So no more saying sorry, okay? I want to see this job through to the very end. And that's how their friendship began. This is so cool, honestly. First we got backstory on the Ravens, and now we get backstory on Ina and Schera. It's so cool to see the world come alive like this. So where was it in Grancel Castle that we need to go again? The administrative room. The deadline for submitting the paperwork is noon. Huh? Noon? Today? That barely leaves us any time at all. Why are you only telling me this now? It has to be filled within a month of the deceased passing away. So he died exactly at noon? Right. I never was too good at this legal stuff. I bet Kurt knows it all by heart, though. He did seem like the type who might. Let's get going. We don't have much time to waste. As long as we do what we discussed earlier, we should be able to handle this. We're getting inside the castle, and they're not here. They're not going to stop us. I really am glad that you were the one who took the request. The more time I spend with you, the more I realize you're someone dependable, who relies on their own strength to live. You're blowing my merits out of proportion, I think. Also, can we stop with the Miss Scherazard thing now? The way you say it, it just makes my name sound ridiculously long. Does it? It does. Feels like our conversations take twice as long as they should because of it. Well, if you insist. And now you know all there is to know about what I want to do. So I would like to formally request again that you escort me to Grancel Castle. You got it. You'll get there, I promise you that. Thanks. Do I have to be all sneaky beaky? Oh. If I need to rest? Okay. Can I visit the Liberal News? Welcome to the Liberal News Service. This is the reception. Can I talk to Neil? No, he's not here. I'm off to go meet with someone in a minute. Not just anyone, a famous reporter who only received the Pulitzer Prize. It's been a long time since we last met too. Can't wait to see the guy. Yesterday's editorial meeting was a disaster, to put it lightly. I can understand how frustrated Neil must feel though. He needs some incredible stories, but they never end up getting printed. But Noticia and the editor-in-chief are really strict with them too. That Neil, he really doesn't seem to understand. There's no way we could have printed an article like that as it stands. He's just so good-natured that he seems to have a habit of getting far too wrapped up in a single opinion or piece of information. I'm sure he'll come to understand eventually, but for now... he's crashing out in the Herb Royal Villa, that's what. It's all your fault, guys. Check out the cafe. Hello there, interested in having breakfast today? We're best known for our curry and our coffee. I wholeheartedly recommend them both. LeBlanc. I was beside myself when I read the Saul Holden's passing of the Liberal News yesterday. I knew he was well known for being rich, but I don't remember ever reading his age anywhere. I hadn't realized he was that old. Saul Holden. That's not Ina's relative, right? My husband's hobby is quite an unusual one, isn't it? I think it's lovely, though. If you ask me, being able to spend time surrounded by natural greenery is the definition of bliss. I do research on the cultivation of crops, you know? It's not a full-time occupation or anything, though, just something I do as a hobby. It's always good to have a hobby. Plant hobby. Ugh, that's the leak all fixed. Now to head out and do a good day's work. Isn't he one of the Fisherman Guild guys? Hey, do you know it's almost time for the Archbishop's sermon to begin? I should get going over to the cathedral. The sermon. Okay, I'm guessing there's no guards here now. I'm so tired. Guess I'll just scarf down some breakfast in the coffee house. I can head into General Morgan's house. Nice. Rachel is in her final months of pregnancy now. My husband should be coming over from Hawken Gate any day now. I can hardly wait to see my grandchild. Okay, so she's not here right now. First, you need to try and calm down. Let's start by giving some thought on what you want to call the baby. What to call it? Oh, the maid is having a baby. You got nothing to worry about. I'm right here with— oh, never mind, it's this person. Yes, I understand. I'm sure everything will be fine. This must be the grandkid that gets kidnapped later in SC. Oh, I thought it'd be Sister Ellen and be like, oh my god, is that future Schwarz here? This cathedral is one of the older buildings in Liberal, incidentally. It stood here hundreds of years, acting as a guiding light for the people of this nation for generations. It's also very large, which makes cleaning it a mega pain. I bet. Sisters of the church are all amazing, aren't they? They spend their days offering prayers to the goddess so that we might be able to live in peace. What a wonderful job. So you say. Oh, adios, please guide us all. At times, all of us lose our way. that in of itself is nothing to be feared. What is truly terrifying is not noticing that it has happened, or realizing and willingly turning one's eyes from the truth. It may be necessary at times to pluck up the courage to look back at the path we've tread. Still, there's nothing to be afraid of in doing so. Ideas will always show us the way if we look to her. Many people came flocking to the cathedral in search of the safety during the 100-Day War too. No surprise, of course, to the people of the time, Grancel protected by the Annenberg Wall was their final hope. Yeah, well, that's thanks to that loose cannon that the war even started. Literally a loose cannon, by the way. Nobody here, okay. Who are you? Nielsen. Who might you two be? The sound of the footsteps is unfamiliar to me. I presume this must be the first time we've met. Yeah, it certainly is. Am I correct in assuming that you must be visually impaired, sir? Yeah, I am. You'll forgive me for saying this, you're a rather unusual pair, aren't you? One of you is a bracer, I believe. Oh, there's no need to be surprised. The air you have about you reminds me of other bracers I know, that's all. I may have lost my vision, but that has allowed me to see things in a way I couldn't believe. Or couldn't before, really? That's incredible. He's eager to find what exactly the strength came from. That should... Interesting. This is Grancel Cathedral. Strange to have an interaction that involves both of them here. Okay. Nielsen, I will remember you. This way leads to Grancel Port. Are you tourist? Okay. Not sure that'd be such a good idea. Last thing I want to get shot by the soldiers guarding it. That's a good point. I am not a tourist. Let us go. Alright. Time to head on over. They're just spawn camping the castle now. I knew you'd come eventually. Today's our last chance after all. Snake. Is that Antoine? You're kidding me, a cat? No, wait a second. There might be something else inside. A pipe bomb. Don't let your guard down. I know. There they are. Too late. Oh yeah, preemptive attack, baby. I'm gonna save my ultimate just in case. There's probably gonna be a boss battle anyways. Alright, I know, you killed that one. Do it, I know. Fuck him up. Ooh. Big damage. This isn't good. Now's our chance. Alright. There's more of them? Nice of you to finally show yourself. They all look the same too. And this guy just has a different hair color. What's the holdup? Why haven't you made an example out of them yet? Our client's waiting, get a move on. You're really gonna regret messing with us, kids. Hope you don't expect us to just be able to walk away after showing yourselves. First, I'm gonna kill you. The other young lady can live a while longer, she's still useful. As long as we can get her to write her own will, it'll save us having to forge one later. You really think that would be that simple? If you think saying that is going to unnerve us, you got another thing coming. Ina, you can still run, right? Yes. I'll take all these guys on myself. While I'm doing that, you run. What? You can't take this many opponents on yourself and have any chance of winning. You're not going to beg for mercy, I take it. You got something you need to do, and so do I. Let's just do it. Don't worry about me. As if I have any intention of dying here. What are you even talking about? Ooh, good hit. Damn you. Go, I know. But I said go. You seem to be having a little trouble over there, Scherazard. Ooh, is that Kurt? Save me, Kurt. Ay. Who the hell are you? Kurt? What are you doing here? Have you forgotten that I'm affiliated with the Grancel branch of the guild? I see nothing odd about my presence here. Well, I know, but I'm happy that you seem to have realized exactly what it is that you must do. But I can't say that I'm pleased about how willing you appear to be To throw away your life without first exploring other options. I'm sorry. I can't entirely fault your decision from the perspective of a bracer, but I would like you to give a little more attention to your surroundings. I'm well aware that you seem staunchly opposed to relying on others. Take a good look at the situation you're currently in, and tell me exactly what it is that you should really be doing. Can you take care of these guys for me? Certainly. Oh my god. Kurt show. This is the Kurt memory right here. He had his own S-craft? Oh my gosh. I didn't get to see that last time. Now I know. Right. They're getting away. Half of us should be enough to take care of this guy. Everyone else... What? Sorry for the delay, Kurt. Is it Grant? Who is this? Oh, is that Ridge? Not at all. I've already taken care of them as it is. Gundolf. Huh. You sure do work. He's got double war axes. He has freaking war axes. Though I'm more surprised to see that obstinate young lady finally come to her senses. When she was with the Zeiss branch, she was more like a wild boar, always charging forward without stopping to take a look around her. I've always known she has what it takes to be an excellent bracer. She's merely lost sight of something important and needed to be put back on track. Given the opportunity, she was always perfectly capable of doing so. She'd be able to get much stronger than she is now. She's righted herself, I'm sure of that. To be young again. Quit acting like we're not even here. Kill them both. They're sure taking their time. The hell are they even doing? Now, there's no need to be so hasty. Capturing her isn't even necessary to the plan as far as I'm concerned. As soon as the noon bell chimes, true as that may be, sure that would invalidate the will and ensure she doesn't get all the money, but it'd also mean you'd have to share it with everyone else, which means our share will end up going down. I'd kind of like to avoid that if we can. Don't you worry, we got plenty of options. Remember, you're only dealing with a single young girl. What? How about two? Uncle? Why? Oh dear, what are you doing here, Aina? I keep telling you how dangerous it is to go venturing outside. And alone at that. You blind old man, she isn't here alone. I can see you getting in my way. Like they don't even care if they kill Aina in the process. That wasn't a very good shot. I take it marksmanship isn't exactly your forte? Sorry, sir. Schera, what is it? Let's just force our way through here. We don't have time to mess around. Got it. It's time to come along home, Aina. Everyone's waiting for you, you know? I get to... Oh my god, I get to fight. I get to fight the uncle. Gentle. He has 244 health. Fuck off, guy. Oh, I didn't one-shot him. You're insane if I'm letting the gentleman get away. He's not a gentleman. Do it. My money. He doesn't even have a death animation either. Alright. Now I ult you. Young Schera ultimate. He did. Okay, let me finish this. I like how the civilian doesn't have a death animation, he's just standing there. Victory. Boy, did he rub me the wrong way. And I give him another crack with my whip? Just leave him. I can't even bring myself to feel anything towards him anymore. I still don't think he was originally a bad person, though. Does it matter? He'll come around when the whole inheritance matter is settled. You really think so? I think you're being naive, to be honest. He was trying to kill you, you know? If he does anything to cause trouble again, I'll hit him myself. With this bag. Sounds painful. What are you doing? There's a scuffle going on. What in Idios' name happened out here? You there, throw down your weapon at once. I'm from the Bracer Guild. What? The guild? Schera showed the soldiers her junior bracer badge. So you are. What's a bracer doing here? Your Majesty may recognize the guild, but that doesn't make it alright for you to cause a commotion right outside the castle. I have reason to believe that these people were responsible for numerous criminal acts within the capital. I knocked them out for the sake of peace and order in Grancel and the safety of its people. So, could you do me a favor and arrest them? I haven't covered that part yet. Well, very well. Ordinarily we'll be taking you away with us as well, but I'll let you off this time. You know what to do. Right. Still, while you may have gotten away without punishment this time, don't expect to be so lucky next time you try to overreach your authority. Protecting the capital is our job, and we'll show no mercy to anyone who causes trouble, bracer or otherwise. Oh, it is? Cool. Can I ask another favor then? There's a bunch of their friends still in the city. You couldn't take care of those, could you? Of course, last I saw, Kurt was with them, so you probably won't have to lift a finger there either. Ugh. You two follow me. Sir. Yeah, because apparently the entire Royal Guard's been paid off for this memory. I'll never get used to dealing with those army people. Hmm? What? I was just impressed by how much authority the bracer badge wields. You were kinda cool. That was the first time I tried using my badge like that, I'll have you know. But never mind my badge, we're running out of time, we need to hurry. Right. We're finally here. I can't believe a girl like you can actually keep up with me running at full throttle. Anyways, get that paperwork done, quickly. I'll be watching from here. Okay. I'll be as quick as I can then. Aina put her signature on the necessary paperwork. I'm really happy for you, Aina. Congratulations. You made $100 million. Schera? Looks like I need a witness to sign this. Huh? A witness? You wouldn't be willing, would you? Sure. If you're okay with me doing it. Of course I am, silly. Also, you're the only one here. In fact, I want it to be you. Then I'd be happy to. And so Schera switched the signatures and she became the inheritor. I never thought the day would come when I would be called a witness for something like this. Or that the day would come where I would be able to proudly say I was a senior bracer. Or that I would rather be able to feel overwhelmed with pride over something in the first place. The undersigned Aina Holden, oh, that is her last name, Holden, shall hereby inherit the property of Saul John Holden, as outlined in this last will of testament. Witness Sherazard Harvey. Thanks, Schera. It's finally over. That's the request wrapped up, right? Actually, no, there's one more thing I need to do. Huh? We're still not done? Could you possibly bring me an application form? Does she want to give Schera some of the money? I'd like to make a donation to Her Majesty's Welfare Foundation. Oh, she's gonna donate it all. At least keep like $1 million for yourself or something. $1 million Mira. Cheers. Wait, she's old enough to drink, apparently? Still can't believe you gave all of that money away. Okay, maybe you don't need all of it, but you'll still need some to live, right? I suppose you're right, but what I did was a little strange. I made up my mind to do this from the very beginning as a matter of principle. When I said I didn't do this for any of the money, I meant it. Still, congratulations on becoming a senior bracer. I'm not sure what the difference between a senior and junior is, but it's clear that there's something that you really worked for. Well, it means I have a lot more authority, and I've got a lot more responsibility to go with it. It also means I get a nice new badge, but I wasn't ever interested in that, personally. Oh, really? Yep. I'm relieved to hear that. Kurt. So Kurt was here when Ina first entered the scene too. I see you're finally beginning to understand the necessary mindset to be a bracer, Schera. Crap, it's Kurt. This might look like alcohol to you, but it's actually water. As today is admittedly a cause for celebration, I will turn a blind eye to your drinking tonight. Just don't go drinking so much that it interferes with your ability to do your job. Fine. What is it? As you're fully aware, Schera, you are now a senior bracer, which means you must behave with more responsibility. That means I expect to see an end to your drinking in every free moment between jobs, day or night, and sneaking out at night for it too. I also expect to no longer discover that you've been taking advantage of the busiest times of my schedule to behave like a drunken lunatic. Is that really what you usually do, Schera? You sound like a tried and true troublemaker. Don't say anything. Are we clear? Yes, sir. There's no need for the sir, of course. We're both senior bracers now, which means we're both on equal standing. Why, I'm hardly even a veteran. I'm still very much a rookie. Are you now? Says who? Regardless, this isn't what I'm here to discuss. The matter I came for concerns your uncle, Ina. I came to make you aware of the fact that the Bracer Goat is capable of asking for leniency in his punishment. Hiring a Jaeger corpse for personal use carries a very grave punishment, you see. A Jaeger corpse? Are you referring to those men dressed in black? Yes, they're one of the many corps that are known to be active here in Liberal. Recently, there have been many such corps making their way into the country, and they've been successful in finding work too. Hiring them is of course very illegal, but with the army as slow to act as they currently are, I've taken this chance to take care of them through, though, so we shouldn't see any signs of them in the near future. Take care of them? All of them? That makes sense. So it wasn't a coincidence that he showed up when he did. He's been investigating all of those Jaeger corps in Liberal so that he could start an operation to wipe them all out. No wonder he seems so swamped. The Jaegers in the country have been targeting wealthy individuals in hopes of getting them to sign contracts. There have been countless cases like this all around the country as of late, with civilians getting caught up in the worrying frequency. Goodness, I believe this case we're dealing with here was no exception, in that it was the Jaegers who came to your uncle rather than the other way around. It's hard to feel too much sympathy under these circumstances, but in a sense your uncle was a victim in all of this as well. No, fuck him, man. Fuck him. What? What are you trying to pull? Just because the Jaegers approached him and not the other way around, he's a victim? That he deserves to get off with a slap on the wrist? And Ina's supposed to be okay with that? He tried to kill her. Schera, please calm down. No need to shout. I'm sorry, but still. No one is saying he doesn't deserve to be punished for his actions. All I'm here to say is that if and only if Ina wishes, the guild is able to request leniency in his sentencing. That is all. Oh. You scared me for a minute. You need to make your decision immediately. Questioning him will take roughly a week as it is, based on what I've heard. You bear no responsibility to even make any choice at all, so don't feel as though you have to think long and hard about this. Just be aware that the possibility to forgive him exists, that is all. Alright? Incidentally, should you ever find yourself in need of assistance with anything in the future, the Bracer Guild is always available to aid you. We're certainly not omnipotent or infallible, but we'll at least strive to do what we can to aid those who want our help. Thanks. I'm really sorry for not telling you the whole story from the start too. Please, don't be. With the situation you were in, your reluctance is quite understandable. Furthermore, one who is worthy of being a full-fledged bracer should be able to tell roughly what a client wants just from looking at them. That's right, Schera. They should also not under any circumstances try to chase away a potential client in genuine need. Ouch. Still got a long way to go then, huh? Certainly, but don't we all? Alright, I've said what I came to say. Now I'll be excusing myself. Oh, really? You could stand to join us for one more drink? I'm afraid not. Still have my duties as guild receptionist remaining after all. As for you, Schera, be careful you don't have too much water. Too much water. Because he's turning a blind eye. Crud. Why has he always got to be so serious? Oh, actually, how about you, Ina? Can you handle your liquor? If you can, you should join me for a few drinks. Well, alright then. You sure? You really sure? Of course, you've done so much for me. How could I refuse? Joining you for a few drinks is the least I can do. Then let's get boozing. Today's gonna be fun. Can't wait to see what a prim and proper girl like her looks like when she's drunk out of her mind. This is gonna be awesome. Well, cheers. And so she never got drunk. I've seen girls just like her on the other side of that river. Silky blonde hair, beautiful blue eyes, smooth skin. Blessing blissful children on the other side dressed like royalty and smiling like angels. Seeing them, I ask myself the same question over and over again. Why aren't I on that side? I envied them, I hated them, I both longed to be one of them and rejected their very existence. I knew the answer to my question from the very beginning. I despaired in myself, I always tried to avoid others. Getting too close, believing that to be what I needed to do in order to live. But I could never completely get rid of that tiny lingering hope deep within my heart. That eventually, no matter how long it took, the day would finally come when I could smile from the heart. That the day would come when I would finally be able to accept and forgive myself for how I was. The next day, Ina visited the Bracergood and registered her desire for her uncle to be shown leniency in his sentencing. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to accompany her, having been drunk under the table by her that night before. Oh boy. Side story, client, finished. That was a nice story, oh my gosh. So glad we were able to get some, not just Ina backstory, but also Schera's past before the troop. That's a pretty nice touch. Okay, but I think that catches up on everything. The only remaining one is when I get Agate for that one. And then Josh and Estelle's duo. And then finally I can do Estelle's solo one when I get her. And whenever I get the next key item, I can do the next arena as well. But until then, I am going to head back to the Hermit's Garden, get Agate out of that fragment, and probably do a couple more stories before we progress the main one, just because I feel like once I get to like layer 6 or something, the story is going to kind of be on, not on rails, but you know how it is with JRPGs. It's kind of, you don't really have long margins to kind of do side content anymore. But I don't know, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's like nine more star doors, so I could be wrong. But as for moon and sun doors, we're pretty much missing 3 left, so I'm not really expecting many more of these to come, but I'll see you then.